Hello, everyone. Today's devotional reading will be from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 4, verses 24 through 30, where it is written, "And he said, Truly I tell you, no prophet is accepted in the prophet's hometown. But the truth is, there are many widows in Israel in the time of Elijah, when the heavens were shut up 3 years and 6 months, and there was severe famine all over the land. Yet Elijah was sent to none of them, except to a widow at Zarephath in Sidon. There were also many lepers in Israel in the time of the prophet Elisha, and none of them were cleansed except Naaman the Syrian. When they heard this, all in the synagogue were filled with rage. They got up, drove him out of the town, and led him to the brow of the hill on which their town was built, so they might hurl him off the cliff. But he passed through the midst of them and went on his way." This is the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Christ. The hometown boy comes to the synagogue to preach. They want him dead. What did he say? Go to a widow? In the famine, he went to a widow that was not part of Israel. There are many lepers. He went to a non-Israelite and healed them. What? Are you saying divine mercy and grace actually exists outside of the nation of Israel in the boundaries of the Jewish people? We want you dead. Yes, that's quite literally what happened. How dare you say that divine mercy and grace exists with other people other than us? You think, shouldn't you be grateful? Divine love, mercy, and grace is so wonderful. Shouldn't it be, if it goes to other people, shouldn't you be happy about that? No, I want to kill you, Jesus. That is way off base. You should be happy that someone else is getting a break there and enjoying God's mercy as you do. Now, this gets me thinking of, it's just, if you knew how loving, merciful, and gracious God was, you'd want anyone to know. That's the part of missionary effort. People say, well, for argument's sake, which I'm not saying this is true, unfortunately, but let's say for argument's sake, everyone in the end is saved. Not true. But for argument's sake, let's presuppose it for this argument. People are more, they're all saved? I don't like that. Get them out of there. Would you prefer everyone's in hell? Well, it'd be better than everyone being saved. Wait a minute. That makes no sense. We should hope and pray for the salvation of all, while knowing that it's not going to happen. But still, we should pray for it, because that's how wonderful that would be. Likewise, the thought that all people are not saved, all are consigned to hell, we should run away screaming from. And thank God that's not the case. People are saved. Not all, but by God, people are. For God so loved the world is not that accurate of a translation. A better rendering is, for God so loved the cosmos. He came to save the cosmos. And that is kind of what Jesus is saying. People are outraged that divine mercy and grace exists outside the nation of Israel. And if, there's any comfort for them, God didn't, the Elisha, the prophet, didn't heal all widows. He didn't heal all lepers. Some widows went hungry. Some people died of leprosy. But some were not. Some were saved. Some were helped. Shouldn't that make us overjoyous? The whole point of a missionary effort in an encounter, you hope to bring someone else to faith so that they may know Jesus Christ. That's the summit of the Christian life. We should want as many people as possible to be up there with us. And here's the point. None of us are worthy. If God was just, none of us would be here. But he's so loving, he's unjust. He forgives us and makes us his children. We should want as many people as possible to join us. And that's that. And let me repeat this. Not all people will be saved, unfortunately. People can say no. God honors their choice. Not a happy thought, but we have to accept that. But by God, we should pray that in the end everyone says yes. And that is why we evangelize, hoping so. Let us close with prayer. Lord, give us your heart where we want all people to be saved and come to know you. And Lord, give this your heart of love, mercy, and forgiveness, and let it be overflowing.